Okay. Oh, we can't actually wrangle him into here, probably because we've got this arse-shaven swine in here. Let's get rid of him. Got 8 troops as well, and I have to cycle 160 or so. It seems to take forever to get anything done. That's kind of what I'm getting at, Neuro. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Because there's so much stuff that needs, like, dupe interaction. Depends whether you're doing lots of ranching, really. If you're not doing any critters, then you can probably get away with super small numbers of dupes. But I find as soon as you start ranching or farming on a big scale, then you'll need it. And especially when you want to start doing luxury foods as well, and it's just a pain in the ass. You need quite a few dupes. Personally, that's what I think anyway. But I'm sure there'll be those out there that are like, I've only ever used 3 dupes per colony, and it takes me 1,000 cycles to build a single oxidizer. But regardless, I still think you need a workforce nowadays. I think so anyway. Need to start stockpiling eggs. For steel, you mean? I'm gonna mine all the fossil out that I can. We'll strip mine the oil biome soon. We'll get some exosuits down and just fucking blitz the oil biome. It's probably my my best solution. Because I was asking the other day, I think I was speaking to Wachunga about this. I kind of want to know how much fossil, like the range of variables we'll get on World Gen. Because if it's something like, you know, we get, I don't know, 60 tons of fossil, then you might never need to farm eggshell. But if it can fluctuate massively on World Gen, you know, you could be unlucky and have 10 tons, or you could be super lucky and have 100 tons, then, you know. I mean, these are obviously, when we mine these, we only get half this amount back. Ah, bastard. We only get half this amount back, so you're looking at like 250 kilos per tile. So, you know, there's a few tons here. There's, you know, quite a bit of it to dig out. It's not masses of it, but that's my thinking anyway. We'll just strip mine the oil biome. Might need to make some exosuits. Yeah, totally. Hey, I'm not against exosuits, Waldo, at all. I do use exosuits, but I only use them for localized builds or localized areas. So my oil biome, there'll be no access apart from for exosuits. I use them for things like refinery rooms and stuff like that, you know. But I just avoid them where I can. Especially when you've oxygenized, you know, oxygenated rather, outside your base. Oh shit, I've not been keeping an eye on hydrogen. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be pumping hydrogen into the base. We need some hydrogen storage. That's what we need. Or we need to start using it. That is also a solution. Let's start using it a bit. I like what you're doing with your CO2. Nothing much, mate. It's just building up. We did skim a little bit of it, but I don't think we're skimming it anymore. It's just building up. In fact, we need to get rid of the CO2 from these coal gens. 20 kilos in here now. Quite a lot of CO2. Right, in terms of automation, right, that's disconnected at the minute anyway. What? No. Why are you so low? Why did I do that? So I want you to be active at like... 35. Do you want to use hydrogen first? Bastard. Probably want to use some hydrogen right now. So we'll do that. 45. And then we'll turn this to like 90 just so we don't overload the power gen. That should be fine. And then we'll just connect this automation wire up. Currently this is just off. So they should now be able to work. There we go. They'll charge these up and then they should go off. There we go. Whip, whip, whip. Very good. Right, let's get another gas pipe in down the other side for our other hydrogen gens whilst I think on. And again, we'll just use igneous for this. Don't really care all that much. It's outside the base, so fuck it. We won't connect this up yet, but soon. We need some more Weezeworts for this as well. Might be time to get this cleared out. I should really have left some sleep wheat in, really, for wild, you know, free food, but I've kind of just been a savage and ripped a lot of it out. Sauce, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. And again, welcome to the stream, mate. Any questions you've got, just ask, by the way. Don't feel like you can't ask anything. I need some more Weezeworts. I also need to have not done this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking game. Why? 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 I'll change the priority on all this crap in a sec. I just want to start looking at getting this dug out. 1, 2, 3, bank. Bank. Cool. And we'll do all this like a priority 6. New dupes are available. Meh. I want a narc or a night owl. That's what I want. Ideally a night owl. It's like one scrub and that's it. Yeah, basically, mate. That's all we had. We've got plenty of CO2 kicking around. Like, there's a lot of CO2. But until we dig down to slicks or something, I've not really done anything with it. We had one air scrubber up here, but there's not really any CO2 here anymore, so it ain't doing shit. Cool. I ate that chili too quickly. I enjoyed the hell out of it though. It's a young boy. Don't want to get rid of him. Wait, he's a young boy. Isn't there older hatches in here? Why would they... Does anyone understand the logic behind this? Why do they wrangle a young boy when I've got some in here that are like 77, 69, 77? Why would they do that? Leave him alone. Kill an old boy. What's the temp in the base? I think it's probably not too bad. The only thing is it'll be a bit misleading at the minute. Let's kill this guy. This is going to take a bit of killing. Temperature in the base isn't bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit misleading because obviously we've still got quite a lot of heat radiating from all this shit that we built, but we're going to close it up in a minute. In fact, we can close up all these bottom bits now because I don't think we need any more access in here. It should be fine. Got my pipe there for if we want to put hydrogen in, but I'll probably just leave it as oxygen, to be honest. Right. Now then, automation. Let's see if we can get this right. So people go on break times. Most people go around this sort of time, don't they? Downtime. So what would that be in the night? This is 24, isn't it? So we said you come on at like 75? Maybe? You can come on for a little bit. 75 for 5. And then 80 for 5, maybe, or something like that. How will that work? Will that stagger it? And then sleepy times. See if that works, because they're overloading my wire, which I don't really want. So the story is so many want to go full late game for liquid hydrogen. Yeah, totally with Chunga. I think what we're probably going to do, I'll make additional electrolyzers and just store the oxygen. Store the hot oxygen and just take the hydrogen. So that we've got an extra supply of hydrogen for liquid hydrogen. I've thought about that already. I've actually, in my offline base, I've done 7 storage tanks, like sour gas, oxygen, carbon dioxide, chlorine, polluted oxygen, natural gas, hydrogen. If I didn't say that already. So I'll probably do something similar in this, I think. Something similar. Okay, so these will only work if the dupes are in here anyway, won't they? But yeah, that seemed to work. That one came on afterwards, so that should be fine. And we'll just sweep up this crap. It's kicking around. I'd like this art to get done as well. We've still got shitty toilets in the base. I forgot about that. We need to hook up the rest of these toilets. Shit. Let's do that now, and we'll use some ceramic. Do we have much ceramic? 7.9 tons. No, is the answer. Let's start making some more. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get them all on it for a bit. Did you want to put more hydrogen in the ATN? Oh, exactly. Yeah, we could do that now. Yeah, that's a good shout as well. Completely forgotten about that. Can bang a bit more in. The fucking cycle lag's getting worse. Worse and worse and worse. Ah. I wonder why that wasn't dumping out. So maybe we'll go to like 6 kilos, 7 kilos, something for now. I mean, 5 kilos would be fine probably, but... This is going to warm things up a little bit. Alright, that'll do. Meh. By the time we get down here, it'll be like 8 or 9 kilos, that'll be fine. Cool. Second one, I was barbecuing, I may have missed it. No, I needed to top them both up a bit, really, Noro. So thank you for reminding me, bud. That is good. That is good. What are you saying? This is how you cap natural gas gases now. See if you can figure out what's going on. Hold on. This sounds fun. Okay. Hold on a sec. We're looking at what Turnus has done, guys. These are always good for a laugh. Good for a head scratch. So you're pulling it through a wheeze wart. You're pumping. Oh, I think I know what you're doing. You're regulating the temperature with the Weezewort through this vent. Wait, there's a gas valve there. Are you pumping in like a little bit of carbon dioxide or something? Are you pumping in like a tiny amount of foreign gas? I quite want to know. You said anything in the chat? Have you stored O2 under cold water to cool it down yet? No, Waldo. You mean like in a gas tank? It doesn't work like that. If you mean storing it in a gas tank, they don't change temperature, so... Have you done a sour gas condenser yet? Obviously you don't need it with 3 natural gas guys, but it's an interesting project. I've not Wachunga. As I say, mate, I've not played this game in debug. I've not played it offline, really. My offline base is behind the stream one, so... I'm still looking at this image. So you have an battery in here. That's probably regulating the temperature of the pump. Plus feeding it power. You've got a Weezewort moving the gas to your pump. I'm wondering what this vent's for. What's that vent for? The Weez compresses the natural gas. The valve is to make sure it doesn't become a vacuum. The battery is a temperature to clamp. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. I don't like that battery thing. I'm not a fan of it. I've talked about it on stream before. I do not like it. But, yeah, that makes sense. I think it's incredibly over-engineered, but I like it. I like it a lot. And it saves you Weezewort, I suppose. I mean, you're using one, but one isn't very much, is it? I don't know why you wouldn't just use an Atmos sensor, though, in fairness. Atmos sensor seems to be the simplest option. I suppose yours is super early game, though. You wouldn't even need to get any refined metal. Could cap them dead early on. Okay. Let us just find a really tough bristle. Let us get rid of this. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Went to like 8 with this one, didn't we, nearly? If the Weezewort sees a vacuum, it stops working to compress gas. The valve lets 1 gram sec through. Ah, right, okay. I wondered if you're doing something like a small little trickle through the bottom. Ah. Yeah. Very good. For a second, I wondered if you were like trickling a little bit of carbon dioxide or something, but then there was no way you were going to pick your carbon dioxide from. Right, we've used all of our hydrogen, so it's a good time to get rid of that bridge. Yeah, we should really start storing some. We need 3 Weezeworts, ideally. This was here to cool our toilets. We shouldn't really need that anymore. Hopefully. Hopefully. We need some Weezworts. So is that your reason for doing this, Turnus? Just so I understand it, so you don't need to wait for the refined metal or something? I don't understand why you want to do it. Or is it just to keep the Weezewort constantly going? I don't know why you just not slap a pump in with an Atmos sensor. Never before. How is it going? Good afternoon, you bearded bastard. Bastard. Thank you, never before. How are you? What's up this radiator setup? You have the vacuum in between 2 of the coolers. It's basically, I was lucky enough to have 2 AETNs close together, so I decided to join them up and use them as like a liquid cooler. So it's cooling me some water, some polluted water, which goes through a radiator at the back of the metal tiles, and when it gets to 12 degrees it gets dumped out. So we've just dumped in a load of hydrogen, so it's probably not cooling very well at the minute, but you'll see when it goes to 12, any second now, we'll dump the water out through this pipe, and then we'll fill it back up again. No messing around with water lock vent, just a single use water cooling, compress the gases. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm not knocking it at all, buddy. I just didn't understand the reason for it. So yeah, then it gets topped up with some more water and away it goes. This would be super more efficient if we funnel this water back down there. I mean, how full are these now? Oh shit. We're starting to fill these, but I don't want to deal with this just yet. Not just yet. No, sir. I want to put more toilets in, but I also want to get these geysers capped. And we'll do the toilets first. Toilets shouldn't take 2 seconds, so I'm going to rip all these out. We should have made a bit more ceramic now, all being well. We've got 13 tons now, which is a little bit better. So we'll get rid of you, we'll get rid of you, get rid of you, and you. I do have some people in the med bay. It's fine. They'll have to stay there for a minute. What's your FPS right now? I don't know, never before. I don't know. I've not got the Steam overlay on because it's crashed my OBS a few times, so I don't really know. I've not got like I do have Afterburner actually. I could put Afterburner on. Hold on. Afterburner. That'll tell me, won't it? I can hear a lot of people groaning. What the fuck's going on? And a sink. A medical sink. Because reasons. Okay. How do I use Afterburner? I never use it. How do I put FPS on the thing? Wait, it's not Afterburner I want, it's the other thing. MSI something something. I never use this shit. What's the other thing that comes with Afterburner? It's not Afterburner, it's something else. Would it not work better if the middle had hydrogen to help cool? My brain doesn't understand why it would be better as a vacuum. I'm sure you have reasons. Newton, it's because I want the temperature transfer to be immediate from this surface to this surface. I want to just transfer, bang, straight to the metal. So this vacuum here means that it's not interacting with anything else. These doors basically are conducted between it, so I can toggle it off and on with automation. I wish these had been fully insulated, but they're not, so these tiles will be taking a bit of my cooling, but it is what it is. And then yeah, it just gets transferred immediately to the tiles without changing any gases or anything in the build, basically. That's the idea, if that makes sense. How do I use Afterburner? Steam has an FPS display. I know, it doesn't work, it crashes OBS, mate. If I have a Steam overlay, for some reason it can crash OBS, kill streams. We had it for a while. I have got Afterburner installed, I just don't know how the fuck I use it. And it's not Afterburner, there's another thing. There's another thing. Is it GeForce Experience? Is that it? I don't know. It's not this. How come you only have 1 sink to 3 toilets? Don't the dupes skip washing their hands? Doesn't matter, Pseudo. Doesn't really matter, bud. By the time the germs build up enough that it's a problem, they've probably washed them at some point. Can the oxygen killer wastewater be vented drop next to the secondary hydrogen collection pump? Right hand side outside your base. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to need to run another pipe down here if I want to take that water back down, Euro, yeah. So when I did the pipe before, you might have noticed I left like a 1 tile gap around it. It's so that I can run a pipe back down there. This wastewater will come down here on the inside and still leave me a gap for like bridges and stuff later. I'll run that pipe all the way down here and it can merge back in. That's the plan. Let it fall. No. No, not let it fall. But I won't build it out of ceramic. The only reason I'm doing more ceramic now is because I want to build some of this piping through the base with ceramic. Some of this stuff. With the hot water in. I don't want it to cook the base, really, if I can help it. So, we'll just do this nice and dirty. It's amazing how quickly you go through this stuff. And... go on. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Gonna need to bridge connection up here for these as well. This I can run a pipe directly. I'll probably run a pipe down and bridge into there. It'll be a bit messy, the piping, but it'll be fine. Yeah, there's another thing I can use from MSI. What is it? Does anybody know? That allows me to put, like, FPS and stuff on. I thought it was Afterburner, but I'm not sure it is. Somebody must know. Settings? Aha, there we go. It is Afterburner. Monitoring. On-screen display. Toggle on-screen display. Hide on toggle on-screen. General monitoring. There we go. FPS. Frame rate. Frame rate. Hardware monitoring graphics list. I don't know how you use this fucking program. What the hell? It's confusing. Screen capture, none. Uh, 400 kilogram per tile is insane. Should be lower. It was fine when we had trillions of tons of abyssite. Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's an issue. It's an issue. Right. Frame rate. There's two of them. Hardware monitoring graphics list. Frame rate. Hypothermia. Oh. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a moment. Meanwhile, they are doing stuff, so don't worry. Just hear somebody fucking moaning. Who's moaning? What's going on? OBS crash upcoming. No. No, no, no. Hold on. Do I have FPS in game now? No, I don't. Guys, how does MSI Afterburner work? No, I don't think they're snoring. They're just groaning. They're groaning. Alright, let's get a new duping. I really want a night owl. Okay. Where else have I used some Weezewarts, or where else can I steal some from? Where can I steal some Weezewarts? I do like a Weezewart. Could break this. Yeah, fuck it. We're breaking into this. Web. Going on a bit of a dig. That's not going to work. Oh. That's fine. No problem. And I want to dig out you. I want to go over here. I want to dig out you. And you. Nice 52 degrees. Oh, right. You can see the temperature. Oh, it's working. Something is actually happening. Hold on. I got confused. I didn't even know I'd finished doing the settings. Wait. I was distracted. Something distracted me. So why is that showing my GPU? Fine. Monitoring. Monitoring? No. 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 Why are all these things ticked? Stop it. Frame rate. Go. It's gone. Why if your OBS has been a massive smelly dangus, it's gross. Why? What's happened? What happened? Why is my OBS being a dangus? Tell me. Why won't it show my fucking frame rate? I don't know. Not sure, but lost the video feed for a while. Oh. Error 2000, that's why. I don't think that's my OBS, mate. I've not dropped any frames or anything. I think that might just be Twitch being a derp. I think that might be a Twitch derp. Right, fuck me. Hold on. MSI Afterburner, how to show FPS. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Download MSI, set the monitoring tab, find the enable frame rate, enable on-screen display, test it. Fuck, why does that not work for me? That's what I did. I figured it out on my own. It doesn't work. So, on-screen display. Find and enable frame rate. I did that. Monitoring, yes. Oh. Wait, I didn't do it. I'm an idiot. Showing on-screen display. That work? D3, D11. Motherfucker. 12 FPS. There we go, guys. There we go. Let me close some of this shit down. Hold on. Twitch is having a fit. FPS was there for a second, wasn't it? No, it's gone. Where'd it go? There we go. Does that help, guys? Welcome to the how. Welcome to the what? Welcome to the how. DS show. DS show. Feed is buffering. Oh shit. Video's gone. Video's gone. Twitch being twitchy. Fake news. Yeah, I keep getting fucked up videos because of these Twitch things. It's bothering me. Like, I had to download 3 videos the other night from the last VOD. Which sucks. Are we back, guys? Is everything okay? Or is the stream gone? back for now. Okay. Okay. Alright, no, thank you for that. Back, okay. So yeah, I have 12 FPS. Can you see this now? Is this coming through on the stream okay? Never left, okay.